Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want to share a message with you guys. I just had this download in the morning, this morning, so I want to share with you guys. So, there's something going on, and people are not aware of this thing. And as people are not aware, people will keep not being aware if awareness is not created. Yes. People will keep on not being aware if awareness is not created. Lucifer is planting a seed. Lucifer, the devil, is planting a seed. In the other way around, he's planning to make an environment where we'll be filled with filthy and dirty habits, behaviors, unhealthy environment. That is the agenda he's bringing up. He wants to corrupt the atmosphere and make the place unbearable for truth or purity or the light to exist. So that is the agenda he's trying to do. You see, let me give you a reflection from the Bible. Most of you who are very religious, I always use the Bible as a reference because I want you people who are very, very religious to understand this thing, that this thing, it is not even a religious something. It is not a religious something. But because many of you have been so much tied to religion, to the Bible, I give you the Bible so that you could best understand where I'm going to. When I tell you these churches, this thing that you people carry on your head, all these things are being planted by Lucifer just to have control over the people's mind. Like I've always told you, if Lucifer infused everything in this world that belongs to him, and he does not include the church to make you feel safety that yes, God is still with you, eventually you have to discover that the God you are looking for is within you, and so therefore you count him useless. So this church of a thing, it is planted by him, purposely designed by him. Understand this thing from a spiritual perspective. So Lucifer is creating this atmosphere where, if you have watched this movie called Star Wars that trend, how things flew in the air, cars move in the air, things are operated in the air, that atmosphere is coming where things will not really have to run by the road like the cars have to run by the road. Everything will be moving in the air. So he's trying to create and plant this atmosphere where everywhere will be corrupt. Where I say, let me give you a clue from the Bible, a reference from the Bible, because I told you there's truth and lies in the Bible, and they are all mixed together. But I only picture out the truth that he spoke there. The truth that he spoke there and mixed it with other lies. I'm not concerned about the lies. I'm only concerned about only the truth. He said there that as it was in the days of Lot, where everybody were corrupt in those days. They were eating and drinking, and God sent fire to consume everybody in the city of whether Sodom and Gomorrah, something like that, because everybody there was corrupt. Yes, it was the demons that corrupted everybody there. Everybody's souls was corrupt in that area, and so therefore it could not, if God has allowed it to keep going, the thing will spread, and that is how it will go worldwide. And that is how many nations in the world are corrupt, and if care is not taken, these nations are the ones that will corrupt other nations. I've heard something of a US trying to make Nigeria buy into the gayism of man sleeping with another man getting married to another man, all those kind of things. So it starts from one place is corrupt another place. It is one apple that spoil other apple. Remember this. So this is the atmosphere that he is creating, where the world will completely be this time around, not only a nation, one particular nation, but the whole world will be like Sodom and Gomorrah, where everybody will be corrupt and be doing the same evil. Nobody will talk about the truth, because the Satan and the Lucifer wants everybody to forget about the truth, everything called this God. He wants everybody to forget about God. These things your pastor will not tell you. He wants everybody to lose that consciousness of God and forget that there's nothing like God. And by then, if the whole world is really corrupt to his satisfaction, he can emerge himself out and live on the earth just like he was living on earth back in the days when he descended. He wants to come out to the surface and live life and emerge. He wants to emerge to the surface and live life like he was living in those days in Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt, when he early descended from heaven. So that is the seed he's planting here. He wants to corrupt the whole world, make the whole world evil. So everything that you see happening, all these things that you hear, this and that, they are not by coincidence. It is real. Don't take it that they are joking with you. Nobody is playing. It is real. When you hear of church, you don't really necessarily have to go to church to worship God. You don't necessarily have to go to church that you are worshiping God. You don't have to go. God is not in the church. God is not sitting there in the church waiting for you. God is inside of you. You are God. So the way you treat yourself, the way you carry yourself, know that that is how you are carrying God. Because God is within you and God is inside of you. You are God. You are only wearing this flesh to have a human experience as a God that you are, as a king that you are, as a queen that you are. You are only wearing this flesh to have experience of being like a human form. And that is what Lucifer wants. He wants to experience what it's like being a human. Because this thing, being experiencing a human form, it is a very gift. It is a gift and it's a very big, great something. It means dual existence. You are one person in two, but still you are one. Husband and wife are not separate, they are one. That is why when you have sex with that person, you become one with somebody. Because you are not connected spiritually. It is like when you have sex, it's like this other spirit is they have come together and they have bind themselves together. That is why even when you have sex with somebody, even if you do not like that person, you cannot have that person off your mind. You can never have that person off your mind. So God is not really in the church. You are God. God is within you. So if you say you want to honor and worship God, give that honor to yourself. Take care of yourself, make yourself look good, give yourself self-love, because the God that you are talking about, you are the God there. God, I am God, wearing human flesh to experience life in a physical dimension that we are. So treat yourself like that, like a king. Take care of yourself, and also remember that other men that you see, they are fellow gods like you, they are kings like you. So know how to relate with them in peace and in a lovely way. That is what it means like to be a god or to worship God. Feel me? So take care of that self. Respect self. And when you give yourself all those good qualities, you'll be able to emit it out to other people, because it always starts from within. It always starts from you. If you are a good person, there's no how you can put evil out. When you respect yourself, there's no way you cannot give others respect. So it is reciprocal. Whatever you want for yourself, start it with yourself, then you can send it out to other people, and eventually it will still come back to you, because that is how life works. Because it is the fellow human you are interacting with, it is still fellow human that will come back to interact with you. So whatever you give out, it is still whatever that will come back to you. So this is how this thing is going to work, and this is how it works. the world is gradually going to an evil state where things are going to be very, very unbearable for those of you who say that you love God, who say you go to church, because you start seeing a lot of evil activities when you see your pastor shift into magnificent beings that you never thought they existed. You go into a panic mood and you start running helter-skelter. You discover that God is not even in the church. I am creating awareness, telling you now, God is not really in the church. You are God. God is within you. Keep that self, respect that self, the honor and the love you want to give to God, give it to yourself, and eventually you will discover that you are that God you are looking for. And because you are that God, you'll be able to tell people about the God. So much love and blessings. Keep carrying yourself as beautiful beings of light. You are not flesh, you are spirit. Much love and blessings. Peace.